Hi, I'm Aisha. You are watching Educational Hub. Writing a conclusion for your research paper can be difficult. Concluding paragraphs should be clear and sum up what you have presented in your research without sounding redundant. An effective concluding paragraph can also add impact to what you have presented in your paper. In this article, you will learn the importance of writing a strong concluding paragraph, how to write one, and some tips to help you write the conclusion for your research paper. First, we need to understand what is conclusion. The conclusion is intended to help the reader understand why your research should matter to them after they have finished reading the paper. A conclusion is not merely a summary of your points or a restatement of your research problem, but a synthesis of key points.
Why is it important to write a conclusion for your research paper? Including a conclusion in your research paper can be important to remind your readers of the strength and impact of your argument. Concluding statements in your paper can also help to refocus the reader's attention to the most important points and supporting evidence of your arguments or position that you presented in your research. Conclusions can also serve as a basis for continuing research, creating new ideas to resolve an issue you highlighted in your paper or offering new approaches to a topic.
How to write a conclusion for your research paper. When writing your conclusion, you can consider the steps below to help you get started. Step 1. Restate your research topic. Your first step when writing your conclusion should be to restate your research topic. Typically, one sentence can be enough to restate the topic clearly, and you will want to explain why your topic is important. This part of your conclusion should be clear and concise and state only the most important information. For example, the increase in water pollution since 2010 has contributed to the decrease in aquatic wildlife as well as the increase in unsafe drinking water. Quote. Step 2. Restate the thesis. Next, restate the thesis of your research paper. You can do this by revising your original thesis that you presented in the introduction of your paper. The thesis statement in your conclusion should be worded differently than what you wrote in your introduction. This element can also be effectively written in one sentence. For example, clean water is imperative to maintaining ecological balance and protecting the public's health. Step 3. Summarize the main points of your research. Next, you can sum up the main points of your research paper. It's helpful to read through your paper a second time to pick out only the most relevant facts and arguments. You shouldn't need to include any more information than the main arguments or facts that you presented in your paper. The purpose of summarizing the key points is to remind the reader of the importance of the research topic. For example, with the increase in sugar farming, more and more pollutants are entering our freshwater supplies. This increase in pollution has contributed to massive decreases in marine life, fish die-off, increased respiratory illness in neighborhood populations, and has contributed to the shortage of clean drinking water. Step 4. Connect the significance or results of the main points. After discussing the main points of your argument, you can present the significance of these points. For instance, after stating the main points you made in your argument, you might discuss how the impacts of your topic affect a specific outcome. Likewise, you might present the results of studies or other findings that can help add emphasis to how you present the significance of your information. For example, ecologists and marine biologists are continuing to measure the water quality, and researchers are continuing to find ways to combat the pollution runoff from commercial farms. In the future, the EPA hopes this research will lead to a decrease in the pollutant concentration in our freshwater systems. Step 5. Conclude your thoughts. As you finish up your conclusion, you might create a call to action or pose an idea that gets your readers thinking further about your argument. You might also use this sentence to address any questions that were left unanswered in the body paragraphs of your paper. For example, if we cannot combat the ill effects that commercial farming has on our clean water, our freshwater ecosystems and drinking water supplies will surely diminish. More research and innovation are needed to maintain our clean water while still supporting the agricultural needs of our economy.
Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe my channel for more informative videos about research.